I'm saying we both come from the same hip hop era, rocking with the greats, and coming with a different, unique kind of energy, a ethnic, adventurous kind of energy that connects you directly to your conscious self, directly to the divine, and directly to that thing that makes that soul of you. That's right. This is your girl, Madaraka Chi, with the Great MC Podcast Show. And we're back again. And I'm thinking this week about discussing a topic having to do with creating from a space of artistic expression versus creating from a space of need for competition, right? Or maybe need for validation. So, do we I don't know. Nowadays, do you appreciate artists because of the level of success that they have in their life? Or are you appreciating artists because of the talent and skills that they're able to display or their ability to intrigue your mind with the lyrics or the way they're able to write it and deliver it? How about entertainment? Are you just being entertained? Are you good with just being entertained? Like, is that okay by you? Like, are we just following trends here? What's really good with the industry and the modern era, the modern feel, the modern culture of hip hop. And when I say hip hop, is hip hop music as well as R&B. Because I think we're actually crossed over even into funk, reggae, dance hall. Now it's Afro pop, Afro beats, Afro house, and it's just the culture of the youth to me is the hip hop, I guess, at this point, because they make it anything they want it to be, right? It used to be about the awakening and the consciousness of our people, but I feel like now it's really coming into just hopefully an awakening of our souls and our mindset. So I use it to teach and to share and to reach as well as to entertain. But I am wondering if we are listening to artists because of how popular they are. Is it because of what they're showing us on TV, like how many commercials that they can do or how many music videos they can do? Like, does that value how great an artist is? Like, is that a measure of how great the artist is? How do you feel? I mean, I'm really curious. I think I want to actually ask about this on social media too, just to, really get some feedback. And I just wanted to say that there was a story that I want to talk about back in the day. For instance, when Little Kim and Junior Mafia came to DC, it wasn't the first time they came, but it was one of the times that they came, and I was on a show opening up for them. And when I got off the stage and finished my performance, y'all know I'll be smacking my lips. I'm sorry. That is like the craziest sound when you're like doing this on the mic. It's like, it's just pop, pop. But as I was saying, so I finished my rap, I was about to be done. I'm like, yo, Model Rockers in the building. That's what it is. That's right. Ready to get off the stage. And my sister, who was like, hyping me up, backing me up, doing her thing, just her pretty girl expressions on stage with me. She grabs the microphone from me as we're exiting the stage. And she was like, I mean, I will never forget this moment. I'm the real Queen Bee. Now, y'all know that, especially back then in the late 90s, and we were very territorial about our space in the hip hop industry. You understand me? Me, I was the African queen. I'm the African queen of hip hop. That's me. You understand me? Connecting to my roots. I'm the bridge back to Africa. I'll tell you some stories. I'll take you back to Niger. That's me, Madaraka Chi. Then you got Lil Kim, sexy New York City babe, bad girl in the city with the Junior Mafia clique and Biggie Smalls. I was, hanging with these folks out, in the industry, especially my brothers back then. And so, I mean, I know what it was. Everybody had their thing. So afterwards, we went backstage, and I was just saying my farewells to Junior Mafia and the boys, and Mark Pitts, who we knew very well, was always a good friend of ours, friend of my brother's, and from college, and as well a fan of mine. And he respected my music and just my flow and my delivery, and so he would always show interest in working with me. But my brothers back then Once again, I think I told y'all in the beginning of these podcasts, they were really much into sheltering me and keeping me, within the family. And so it got to be a thing. But anyway, Mark Pitts is in the back and he's telling me, yo, Kim and them didn't like that, you know. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know that I would have said that. I was just getting off the stage. Yo, I did my thing. I rocked the mic that day. Yo, you know what I'm saying? I felt good. But my sister, she did some raps and things, but, she really wasn't on the same journey as I was, or even my brother, in terms of the hip hop movement and really pushing yourself as an artist. And that's what we knew how to do. And I feel like we did it as a business also because we were thinking of empowering the family, empowering our community, and how can we take this to another level and get money to take back to Africa for the village, for the people. We were really big on, we're going to feed the people. It's our job, it's our duty to get this money and take it back home. Entertainment is our key to success. Let's get this money and take it back home to Africa, and let's feed our people back home in the village. And that was why I was doing it. That's why my brothers convinced me to go all over the world and travel with them to London, to Canada, to Miami, down south, to California, where I lived with my brothers, working in Hollywood. I was doing my duty. I felt that I was doing my part in the family as being that first lady of rap, and just putting myself out there with my brothers because of the corporate empowerment, like Soldiers of the Underground, reaching for corporate empowerment. So corporate empowerment to me meant we want to get that money. And so I don't think that I had that realization at the time that maybe the competition that is being expressed in the industry, from the rappers, is the competition to get that corporate empowerment. And I don't know, is it a fact that if it's a competition is the only way you can succeed? Is there not enough room for all of us? When did that whole mindset become a thing, as if like maybe there's not enough room for all of us? Why must I be in a competitive spirit? I know my sister, she understood, obviously, that competitive spirit. That's why she took the microphone and said, I'm the real Queen Bee. I felt that she was doing that because in the spirit of competition, that's how you do. You challenge. This is my city. Yo, you don't come in my city without knowing who I am. And my sister was a legendary sexy kitten in the city. It's just the same way Little Kim was, her image was to be like that. So she had to let her know, like, especially, we knew Diddy and them, Pitts, those are your peoples, maybe they brought you to DC, but yo, you can't have our city. Go ahead and be your sexy kitty self in New York, where you come from, but not in DC. I mean, you can't have it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be the only one, because we already the sexy kitties of the city. So I think that in that spirit of competition, yes, maybe my sister, that's what she felt. She understood. Whereas my mindset is just, yo, I'm hip hop. I'm rhyming. I'm repping for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? First lady of hip hop. We don't stop. That's right. Repping hardcore from the door. I'm coming from the old school classic rap. That's right. You give me a smack and I'll smack you back. MCs better not come whack. That's right. Freestyle. Always repping the ladies' queendom. You hear me? It's not about foolishness. It's about my freedom and your own, because I'm here to wake up your soul. It's your girl, Madaraka, and I'm in control of my mission, not yours, because I feel like we need to be free thinkers in this. That's my vision, to wake you up, wake up your soul. That's right. Let's get it. I don't want no zombies in this situation. I want to see procreation, meaning you got the energy in you to create and make this universe a place that we can relate. Not the other energy. That's right. Ain't no devil going to control me. And because I got that chi and I bring them fire. Sorry, y'all. Sometimes I get a little bit, poetic. But my point I'm making is, do you respect an artist that just has artistic expression to display and very creative and unique about the way they're displaying their artistic expression? And it could be in different ways, from music to fashion to, I think it all kind of ties together because most artists, you're looking at what they're wearing. You're looking at how they look, how they represented their fashion, what they got on, what sign, what they put on their watch, what kind of ring they got on, what they got on their feet. You want to see all of that, right? That's what you want to see from someone you admire. What is it that they're representing? All of it together. But bringing back to our point, this is your girl, Madaraka Chi, with the Great MC podcast show. And I just wanted to share that story because we were talking about creating from a space of artistic expression versus a space of competition. Another really quick story that I want to, I just thought about is my brother from way back, Idris Abdul Kareem. There was a time when, actually it was a pretty famous incident, when 50 Cent came to Nigeria for his first time to visit and to perform and things. And I believe they were on a plane. I don't know the exact quite beef that was going on or whatever that took place. But the bottom line is Idris had to let him know, yo, you in Nigeria. So I think that maybe he took the space in the seat of the plane or something like that. And he's like, yo. And he had control of whether the plane was going to take off or whatever. and he was able to, have some control and show his leadership in his city, in his town, and show his props as Al-Haji or chief or, I'm saying, the big timer that he is. You feel me? So whatever he did, he intimidated 50 Cent's crew. And if this is USA, you just don't do that. You don't intimidate 50 Cent's crew. But he had to let 50 Cent and them know, yo, you're in Nigeria. You do things different wherever you come from. This is how we do it here. And that story to this day is still being shared. So I guess in some level, you have to find different ways of expression. And some ways of expression can be, right, showing your kingdom or your queendom and who you are. And to me, I feel like that's a safe balance. Because, yes, as a star, which we are a star in many things. I don't think that it takes only just, being on the microphone or being on TV to be a star. So many other ways. I'm a star just when I walk in to CVS to purchase something. You understand? You'll feel the energy of a star. So it doesn't matter. It's anywhere I am, anything that I'm doing. I'm in the classroom, even trying to hide and be, low key because I'm taking a course. I just want to learn. I'm the star of the show. I'm not trying to be funny or making jokes or, it's just me. I'm just who I am. So I feel as though for me, for my choice, artistic expression, I choose that over competition in deciding to be an artist in this industry or whatever you want to do. And I just feel like the industry itself, I guess that's where we get tied into this thing of competition. And you can be an artist without chasing after the industry because the industry is going to be all about that competition because the industry is going to make you feel that you have to do things a certain way in order to, or monopolizing your talents, or there's only a certain amount of this sexy rapper girl chick. There's only a certain amount of this thug rapper nigga that is on top, and he got to be a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's only, like, when I say certain amount, I mean like one. There's only a certain amount of alternative soul popular artists. One. Like, why promote only one? And is that the trick to the monopoly that, how the labels are able to make so much money? And do we have to fall into that as artists? I don't believe we do. I believe that you need to take on what you, want to do. Decide. Do you want to be a festival artist? Put on a festival. Do you want to be a party show artist? Put on a party. Put on a concert. Whatever it is you want to do, collaborate with people. If you're really, really good at what you do, you should be able to find a way to collaborate with other promoters, producers, concert promoters, get an agent, and things like that. You know what I'm saying? That's my advice to you. And work together with your community. Don't just do this thing, oh, I'm just out here, I'm an artist, I'm trying to be a star. Work together with your community, share your gifts as often and as free as you can, especially when you're just getting started out and you're just trying to find your lane of expression. Okay? This is my advice to you. This is your girl, Lady Madaraka Chi, and I'm that chi, and I got that chi, and I bring them fire. I got that chi, and I bring them fire. I got that chi, and I bring them fire. I got that chi, and I bring them fire. I'm giving royalty, energizing, and teaching peace, love, and light, and I thank you for listening.